This first segment will be on the Athletic Burnout Questionnaire, which will be modified to the College Burnout Survey, which will be your survey and your data for your major project. The reason I'm showing you this is so you can see what the actual survey has to offer. It goes from almost never to almost always. This is called a Likert scale. It has 5 items in it: almost never, rarely, sometimes, frequently, and almost always. You'll see that there are 15 questions in here, and these are the questions. And then you have R, A, E, and D. These are called themes. The 3 themes are reduced sense of accomplishment, which equals out to I don't feel like I'm doing much in the sport. I am kind of unhappy at the level I'm at. Emotional or physical exhaustion, which are 2 variables that are extremely important in this. Emotional and physical exhaustion goes to, am I tired mentally or am I tired physically? And devaluation, which is a kind of a tough place to be because it is a very wide-ranging thing to whether I dislike my members of my team or the members of my class. For in our class, it could be I don't like going to class with the people I'm going to class with. I don't like the professors. I don't like the work itself. There is just a devaluation in everything that happens. And then there's a second part of this, and this is where generally this is what you'll see in the next survey in terms of the Athletic Burnout Questionnaire, where you would actually put 1 through 5 for each of them. This is the actual College Burnout Survey, the one that you'll be working with. You'll see that it is set up into 2 separate, basically what we call a 2-part survey. First one will be your demographic items. Demographic items tell all about your participants: age, gender, race, undergraduate classification, do you have a job, how many hours a week do you work, what type of community you grew up in, and socioeconomic status and GPA. And then you'll see the College Burnout Survey, and you'll notice that the words have been changed a little bit here, other than the one. I feel successful at school, I feel wiped out from college, and then that basically is the entire survey. And there are 30 surveys. In this section, we are going to talk about the College Burnout Survey. I will go over this in a little more detail, but this is a video to kind of show you the places for it. If you get lost, you're at home, you don't remember where things are, and that, so you can start to understand the key words as we go through everything. You'll see at the bottom here we have a variable view and a data view. Here is the data for the College Burnout Survey. Here is the variable view for the College Burnout Survey. We're going to start with name. Name is a short name: age, gender, race. When I first started, you had to only have X number of letters. You can have more letters now, so most of the words are written out. And then down here we have question 1 through question 15, and then as we talked a little bit earlier, you have your 3 themes: reduced sense of accomplishment, E for, and we're going to say E for emotional and physical exhaustion, and D for devaluation. The next one over is the type. This would be, it would fall into numeric and some other things, but all of ours should say numeric. If it doesn't, if it says string or anything else, it's not going to work. The width itself will generally always stay at 8, and then the decimals, we will change it to 0 on all of them. And then the label is the age, gender, race, how many years, classification, job, work hours. And then when you get down to the bottom here, you'll see that now instead of just question 1, it's the full question that's being done. Then you got, I feel so tired from studying, the effort I show in college better spent doing other things. And then you have reduced sense of accomplishment, emotional exhaustion, and devaluation. Now over here you see the values, and all the values here are put in, but anytime you just have a basic number like age, it's going to be none. And then if you have gender, you're going to be putting in these variables like male and female so you can tell SPSS what to do. And we will go over this a little more in class. And this is what you'll be doing tonight. Once you are done with that, you will then get your data that you can copy and paste into in here. But the other portion must be done before you are allowed to get this to get the actual data to put in there.